Greetings, Samurai! Welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, welcome to the Vortex. My name is Ezio and I will be your guide this evening as we venture forth into worlds, into realms very much well-travelled at this point. Hail to each and every one of you, be a chatter, be a lurker, be watching live here on Twitch or in the YouTube archives. Welcome. For those of you, well, first of all, for those of you watching the YouTube archives, hail. Hopefully you're enjoying what you're seeing on the channel at the moment. If you are, maybe you'll consider hitting that like button, leaving a comment on this video, or even subscribing. It all certainly helps us out. And if you're not, then thank you for stopping by, I suppose. But anyway, for those of you who couldn't join us on the previous leg of our journey, we finished the Colosseum. Finished the Colosseum as Akiyama. And now we've got to do Shinada. We've unlocked Shinada's level cap, after admittedly cheesing it with a couple of shotguns. Why I didn't think of that earlier, I don't know, but whatever, we've done that. We then went back to Akiyama for a brief spell to sort out him and finishing off Midamida with the Inner Fighter 8, so that's all of the Masters completion list done. We've now gone back to Nagasugai, I think it is, with Shinada, where we are in the process of trying to get the last couple of UFO catcher claw game collectibles, only to realize that the last one is actually Akiyama's and Sotenbore, so we're going to have to go back to Sotenbore at some point as Akiyama, probably after we finish these two mini games. We also need to do Baseball of Shinada in Nagasugai, and then we need to get him to level 25 so we can then go and do the Colosseum and everything else that follows that. So yes, fun. We've got a lot of grinding ahead of us, but first we've got some mini games, and isn't that the story of all? Oh, we also finished all the food and drink by drinking a lot of whiskey. Shock for me, I know, but there we go. So we're getting there. We're about 90% completion. Well, 90% complete on the completion list now, so awesome. Still a long way to go though. That last 10% is going to be exceedingly grindy. But anyway, also, hail Real Spawn, hail Hoodlum, welcome to both of you. One man, 4 shotguns, pretty much yes, and a lot of whiskey you say. Yes, so we consumed quite a lot of whiskey. We also had some rum, some vodka, and some brandy. 2 bottles of brandy actually, well, 2 glasses of brandy, but anyway, with that said, come, join me as we once more step foot into the Vortex as we continue to travel and traverse the world, the realm that is Yakuza 5 Remastered. Our destination lays before us, the controls are set, and as always, the PlayStation is turned on and ready to go, so shall we go? Yes. Let's go. If the game ever loads. But I don't have whiskey at the moment. I have this slightly overfilled pint of water. Well, tankard of water. Which is now slightly less filled. There we go. That was an awful click. There we go. Right, so we have UFO catching to do. Then after the UFO catching, we've got to go to the batting center. Then after the batting center, we're back to Kamurocho to go and collect Akiyama again to go to Sotenbore. While we're here, we may as well, well, before we go, oh, it looks still terrible. But while we're here, we do carry, no, be strong, Ezio. While we're here, we will also probably do the hostess to get her added to the list. That part of that final sub-story-ish thing for Akiyama off the books. So, yeah. In the back of your mind, Kev still taunts you. Taunts me about what? Oh, look at Amy. Hello, Amy. Right, oh, you mean the stupid lizards? The infernal lizards that... Yes. Yes. I still hold it against the man. Ah, the pink one. I think that's... Oh, is that green? No, it might be green. No, it's the one in the front. I don't know what colours are. UFO catcher isn't that bad. No. It was more of a case of just it made a fool of me, and I do not like it. Says the man who continuously makes a fool of himself. Right, okay, that's green back there, so I assume this one's pink. Or is it like blue? I don't know. My eyes don't work. We'll try going after this one. If it's pink, marvellous, because it means that we've actually finished this part of the completion. Well, no, we haven't. We've got to catch one thing in thingy bob. You got like 3 lizards at once. Yes, he did. And it is blue. Why do I get the feeling the pink's going to be a red rock? Pink is the one left of the front. That's pink? Oh, that's blue! My eyes really are broken if that's pink. That's purple. I think it was pink. Right. Pink on the left, greenish at the back, and right lying down. Yes. Close enough, I'm only part colourblind. So am I! It's just... I've collected too many of these figures at this point. A pool match between the both of you would be hilarious. My colour vision isn't that bad. Well, technically it is, but only for certain colours. Red-green colour deficiency is what I've got. Ah, now that looks pink. Unfortunately, this is the setup it was before, and it's an absolute bugger. Pool match? No, I still have to do Pool in Yakuza 0. Pool in Yakuza 0 wasn't that bad. He says, forgetting what Pool in Yakuza... Oh no! Oh, you have to do the puzzle pool thing. The rolls of money... No, well, I say it wasn't that bad. It'd be funny if that was white and not pink. If it turns out to be... Got to be kidding me. The blasted thing. Okay. We've got red. Cool. We've got pink. Right. Nothing as bad as compared to Yakuza 3. No, it really isn't. Right. Actually, you know what? Where's my notebook? What's the date? Timestamp is... Oh, right, okay. Somewhere around 13 minutes, then. Cool. Oh. It's nothing was as bad as Yakuza Free Pool, and that's just because the AI was too good. I mean, we beat them in the end, but the AI was far too perfect. The fact it only made one mistake as a guarantee and 2 mistakes as a potential was, yeah. Right, so we've got all of the UFO catcher stuff for Shineda now, which I'm surprised I didn't think to do at the time, but whatever, it is quite an extensive UFO catcher list. So if we go into the completion list, which is at 90.95%, we switch to the UFO catcher. Yep, the only thing left we've got is the big blue squirrel from Sotenbori. Right, that door doesn't work. This door does, however. Right, now we venture up north to the batting center, so we can do the... no, you don't. So we can do Shineda's last batting thing after a brief fight with this overweight guy in glasses. Premium adventure that you can travel to any city as anyone? I assume so. Yes, it must be, because the game made it very clear that it was basically a case of Shineda can only go to here, and Kiryu can only go to here, etc, etc. I could have sworn I've seen a gif of Haruka singing with not Shineda. What's his name now? Oh, I've forgotten his name. Again. Imagine him as bro. Seijima. Yes. I don't know why I just blanked on his name there, but yeah, Seijima. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen a gif of the two of those together. I don't know whether it was a mod or if it's actually a thing in Premium Adventure where all the characters can sing together, but it's pretty neat if they can. Maybe after we finish the story, we'll nip into Premium Adventure and see if that's a thing. Well, you ain't going to forget Kiryu's name. Oh, heavens. There we go. Makes me laugh. He stands them right back up, and then it's just like, all right, you're fine, and then they just collapse. It's like... I was going to say Seishima then. It's like Shineda is the worst chiropractor in the world. Right, batting center. Right, that's the chicken place. Ah, yes, no, the batting center's here, isn't it? Well, I suppose we can nip in for some chicken from the strange chicken man. So he does the Boston Crab as a heat action. it was called something else. It's like a dragon thing, but yes, he pretty much does that. I like that. That's a wrestling move, by the way. I know bugger all about wrestling. All I know is that it involves a ring and a man in tight shorts. Or occasionally women in tight shorts. Which is far more interesting. He says. Right. Now I have to try and remember Sineada's voice, because I would not be surprised if there was a cutscene involved with this one. But of course, it only costs 300 yen. Should I go for it? Yes. Let's see what glories await us with this one, then. It has been a while. Oh, crap. Alright. Oh wait, if I only need 800 points to clear, this shouldn't be too bad. Okay then. It says. What the? How was I supposed to hit that one? Okay, just need 2 more. You just know some mad sod's probably done this without doing any of the upgrades. Lightning fast reflexes. $9.50. Now I think we're okay. Line. I was asleep at the wheel on that one. Well, the last one I did without even needing the heat vision, so there we go. I got a sonic knife for that. I will reply to that later. Cool, right, there we go. So, yep, yes, I know, everything's maxed out. I put a lot of effort into that. Oh yeah, I need to clear out the inventory as well, since I now have the lady, the waifu figurine, and the 4 aliens. What was I doing? Oh, completion list. 91% on now. So that should be... Yeah, only one thing left to do, and that's Akiyama's stupid thing. Did you get all the orbs from IF8? Yes, we've done all the orbs for IF8. I assume I did them for Kiryu, but I can't honestly remember. But we'll find out when we switch back to Kiryu, and I'll find out if he's got everything maxed out. Also, while we're at it... Hello, waifu! Bye-bye, baseball waifu! You did. Awesome. I thought I would have done. I know I definitely did with Haruka. No. So save the game, then we're going to go to the Hostess Club. And then after the Hostess Club, we're going to go somewhere in Thingy. And then back to Kamurocho, and then switch to Akiyama. And then go to Sotenbore. And then finish off the minigames completion list. And then we're going to go to the Hostess Club as Akiyama and sort out his hostess as well. Apart from, we're now going to have to fist fight this host with his stupid floppy hair and his sunglasses in the evening. Alley up. Go down. Come on. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Oh, fine. Boosh. I don't know about Sagema. No, I think we did Sagema. I'm pretty sure. I think, yeah. Sagema we did after Haruka, I think. Pretty sure we did Sagema. Right, let's dump these toys in the inventory. Six platinum plates, 17 gold plates, 5 silver plates, 36 bronze plates, 42 iron plates. Do you think we may have collected a few too many plates at this point? Right, let's go and find a taxi. Love that. After everything, we've still not leveled up. And, well, I say everything. We've done a couple of fights and a couple of mini games, and drank a lot of booze. Is this including the gambling points plates? No. No, we haven't bought any. I don't think we've bought... Oh, no, we might have done, actually. We may have done in the gambling hall, but I don't think we did in the casino. So we've still technically got stuff we can buy. Maybe. Possibly. I don't remember. All I know is that we've gained a lot of random plates, which we could probably sell to the pawn shop for quite a bit of profit at this point. Do we? Actually, I'm kind of... No, actually, I'll do that later. I'm not... Shockingly, I'm not that strapped for cash at this point in the game. Right, now this is where we have to be careful.
どうした？準備はもういいの？
Characters, because I don't want to risk triggering the finale, because I'm not ready for the finale yet. There's still far too much work to do. Nor the ominous looking man and accidentally run into a schoolgirl. No! No! Right, back to Sotenbore. Oh! I was going to do Thingy's hostess, wasn't I? Oh. Right, well, we're switching back to him before too long, so we'll do that when we get back to him. First things first, let's finish the minigame. So we need the blue squirrel. I mean, it feels like ages since I was last here. Booda booda, booba booba, booda booda, booba booba. Right, there's the big barrows. Ah. Oh no! No! Oh, 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 oh. Why? Why? I hate this one. Oh. Right, okay. Oh, shut up, chat. Why is it this one has to be the last one? Why couldn't it have just been the crane type? Why do I have to do the stupid get the key into the whole thing? Oh, what a shock. It was a bit offline. Hate this one. Clearly most people did, since I have yet to see it again in the entire course of this franchise. That's in the wrong position. Depth was good, but the side wasn't. Okay. Well, it's only fair. I think this was the first mini-game we played, and it is very much the last mini-game we're playing. I remembered playing a lot of this. We got free reign as Kiryu. Trying to get a Miku statue. Sort of ironic, really. Oh, God and damn it. Right. You know what? I'm making that. Right, let's just... Ezio is about to waste 23 million yen, which would be interesting considering I've only got 22 million. I don't think this machine returns. Could be wrong, but Last Judgment might have the normal crane game. Yeah, it's... I don't remember seeing it in any of the games that were released after that. It's awful. In any of the games released after this. So we should be alright. That was annoying because I actually got that pretty bang on for the back. It's just to the right, the left, that it's not quite as good. All this for a bloody squirrel.
横に移動します。よく狙ってください。どこを狙うかがポイントです。移動します。うまく狙えましたか？
Oh, oh, yes!
おめでとうございます。
Check. Oh, on the last try as well. No! No, 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 no. It's not the squirrel. Because they decided that Chestnut the squirrel in blue is not the thing. I just... What did we just win? We won. It's a normal bun champ. We just won a squirrel. I'm supposed to win a thing. What's the... Right. So much for my glorious... Oh, well, this will be very ironic. If it is literally just this tiny squirrel, I'm going to be annoyed. I mean, I'm already annoyed because I've just wasted time with that stupid key UFO catcher minigame. And now I'm catching this infernal squirrel that's upside down because this game hates me.
横に移動だよ。今ストップ。どこを狙う狙いを決めて。
I get the feeling this one might be a lost cause, you know? Is this the jumbo bun champ? This is the jumbo squirrel again, isn't it? I'm completely wasting my time by trying to catch this squirrel. Yes, I think I am. Oh, I hate. Right, okay. Let's go for the more difficult one right at the back then.
どこを狙う狙いを決めて。
Chestnut squirrel blue. Yep, that sounds about right.
こんなところで止めちゃって。どうだ。
Let's try again.
次頑張っていきます。ストップ。どこを狙うか狙いを決めて。
Oh, this game's trying to kill me now. Okay, right. Okay, so I guess it was my fault. I picked up the wrong squirrel. Please, game, please explain to me why you do this to me. Just, oh yes, you're right over the squirrel. Oh, sorry. I've accidentally caught the ear of a pink squirrel and I can't move any further. Oh, what a blow for you. Don't worry, you could try again for 500 yen. Oh, right, I'm going to get the pink squirrel out of the way. And then I can get the blue, normal squirrel. I should not be raging this much at a claw machine. Okay, let's go for the squirrel on the right then. Oh, mighty UFO catcher of mystery.
こんなところで止めちゃって。どうだ。
Not what I'd call that one. Look, we've caught Chestnut the squirrel in red, even though he's pink, but you know.
ストップ。どこを狙いを決めて。こんなところで止めちゃって。
Right.
どうだ。
Stupid machine.
ストップ。どこを狙いを決めて。
Oh, well, that was me. That one was completely on me. Right, okay then.
どうだ。
I am nowhere near sober enough for this.
行きまーす。ストップ。どこを狙いを決めて。こんなところで止めちゃって。どうだ。
Yes. 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 We have caught Chestnut the squirrel in blue.
また来てね。
And now we go to the completion list. Mini games complete! By means not the most arduous one we've done, but it's done! Right. Oh yeah, we need to go to a convenience store as well. 99.10%, yeah, at 91.10% even. I wish it was 99, but yes. Yes, we're getting there. Another one done and dusted. Congratulations on completing all the minigames. Excellent work. We've sent you a prize. Go to the convenience store to collect it. I most certainly will, Mr. Bob. As soon as I've been to this save so I can clear some of my inventory, because I think I've got like 3 other items to collect as well. Oh, right, yes. Sorry, give me a second. Do that as some editing tomorrow. Oh, well.
いらっしゃいませ。
I wish to accept my prices, please. The Ebisu socks. These mysterious socks somehow earn money while you walk in them. I'm okay for money right now, thank you. Really? That's my reward for doing all of the mini games, at which point I've probably earned enough for a bunch of plates anyway. Why, thank you, game. That's much appreciated. Right, I've already... oh, hold on. I can... Ooh, the dragon mail. This mail is said to provide protection of the dragon god and keep bullets from hitting you. Neat. Anything
いらっ
else?
しゃいませ。
Oh. I go and dump these back into the item box. I won't use any of them yet, because I might need them as crafting materials for other things, which is going to be annoying, but They will get their uses. I mean, the Dragon Mail's certainly going to get its use because I'll put it on Kiryu. Use item box. So we will dump that and that in there. And I will then get out some stamina rounds. Cool. And then we will go... I can't remember where it is. Is it down here? Right, that's where we're going. So, down around the corner. Oh, we're not. I'm going to save the game first, actually. So we'll go to Prime, we'll talk to the hostess so we can add her to Elise and Kamurocho, then we'll get a taxi back to Kamurocho, then we'll switch back to Shineda, go back to Nagasugai, where we'll then talk to the hostess for Shineda so she can be added to the list, as well as also trying to do some leveling, because after that... Is there anything else I need to do with Shineda, actually? No, that's literally it. That's everything until we get to level 25, and then we go off to the wondrous world of the Colosseum again. Ugh. That's going to be another few streams of grinding. Oh no, it's an angry dude. Oh dear, oh my, oh me, what a pity. Right, okay. Come on then. Oh, that's it. Enough. Doobie-doo. Doobie-doo. Perfect. Yes, you should be sorry. Farewell. Also, I do believe that is the bar. Snack Bell. I think that might be the old bar that was the karaoke bar in Yakuza 0. Neat if it is. There we go. Prime. My manager at least wants me to find girls who can work right away. Maybe it's worth talking to Hanako-chan about that. It was awesome. Oh, right, I don't actually have to wine and dine them. I can just literally turn up on the doorstep. Awesome. What's going on, Akiyama-san? Hey there, Hanako-chan. Do you mind if I talk to you about something? What about? I run a cabaret club out in Kamurocho, and it's fallen some hard times. I'd love if you'd be willing to help me out, just on a temporary basis. Oh, wow. Kamurocho? Well, want to come with me to Tokyo? Sure, okay. I was going to head out there for look for a job anyhow. This'll be a dry run. Okay, then. Looks like it's a deal. Great. Now I've got Hanako-chan to agree to my proposal. Let's go to Kamurocho and head back to Elise. Oh, was the game just... Oh, no, never mind. I was thinking for a minute, wait, is the game just going to take me there? No, no, it is not. Where's the nearest taxi? Up here and around the corner. No. Oh, I might nip in here real quick and heal. Nothing major, just top my health up.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございます。
Cool. My god, Turbo's playing Deadly Premonition. Okay. Wait. That name rings a bell and I can't remember why. Back to camera, Otro. And again, it's October, so it's probably Turboween, so I assume it's a horror game. Right, so nip to Elise's Akiyama, so I assume that then sets up Hanako as a hostess there. Then back to New Serena, where we can... then back to New Serena, where we can switch back to Shineda. Oh, I was trying to read chat at the same time. Twin keeps the game, apparently. Okay, I've never seen that either, so good. Game that's so bad it's amazing. Oh, right, okay. Bowling minigame in Deadly Premonition 2. Sure. I've played many of bowling minigames, all of them in Yakuza. Plenty in Wii Sports when I was younger. I love some of these goons. They watch me beat up another group of goons and then they immediately want to pick a fight with me. It's just... why? Oh, fuck. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. Oh, give me a second. Yeah. Oh, right. Indeed. Combat section sections are the worst parts of the game, but it's not the combat that you should play, it's all the weird characters and the dialogue. Okay, fair enough then. Right, two of these. Why's everyone looking at the top of the Millennium Tower? Oh well, whatever. Alright, let's go see Hanako-chan. This is Elise, my club.
This place is so nice. I think I made the right choice coming here.
Right, well, I'm really depending on you.
Now I just gotta get used to how you Tokyo lot folks talk and all that.
Wait, isn't Elise a pink club though? So, does she know what she's getting herself into? Right, anyway. That's now sorted. No, go away. I can't be bothered fighting any more of you muppets. Right, so back to New Serena, switch back to Shineda, and then off and etc, etc, etc. Oh, oh, it's home free. Right. These goons are actually really quite vicious. Okay then. Oh, that was just rude. There we go. Right, back to New Serena. Back to Shineda. Yes. Right, then back to the taxi, back to Kenichiko, find the hostess club for Shineda, go and talk to the hostess, then back to Kamurocho, back to Elise, and then just wander around for the next 2 hours. Right in the wrong direction. Just leveling Shineda, because, well, we need to get him maxed out. Yep. And down. Not dead, by the way. Alright, fine. Do it this way. Yay, more monies. I'm still drunk, so I assume that the drunk meter does continuously tick down even when I'm not playing as a character. Or maybe it doesn't, and it's just a limbo stat that's sort of there until it ticks down while I'm playing as the character. Oh well, doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Right, so... well, go on foot, mainly because I'm going to need to do some leveling. Means combat. Boost. Go. Where'd that knife go? I can hear it. Oh, it's there. Oh, whatever. Another platinum plate. Neat. This place on the corner. Oh no, that's Cafe Alps. Oh no, it's across the road, I think. Oh, there we go. Eden. Um...
品田さん、お待ちしてましたよ。今日も楽し。ちょっと。何頼みます？
Do we? Do we, chat? Yeah, okay.
え？よろしいの？
Oh, this, please. Oh my god, you're so...
品田さん、気前がよろ
You're
し
so
いわね。
generous.
Behold the mighty tower of champagne.
綺麗ですね。はい、どうもありがとうございました。拍手。すごいわ。乾杯。お疲れ様。あれから母ともしっかり話し合いました。もう無理して見栄を張るのはやめようって。それより私たちがありのまま元気でいる方がきっと死んだ父も喜んでくれるからって。
I agree. You're the one lying to yourself. You gotta be who you really are inside.
品田さんのおかげでそれに気づくことができたわ。本当にありがとう。
Obviously, it's much better than Kwame 2, but it's still fun. Yes.
それで今度は母に品田さんのことを紹介しようと思うんですけれど、この後レストランを予約してますの。
Yeah, I'm all self-conscious now. Never been to a real-life fancy dinner before.
母はテーブルマナーにうるさい方ですから、ちゃんとなさっててくださいね。
おいおい。
Oh, man. Give me a break, kid. I'm having second thoughts already.
Okay. Home?
こっちお願い。
I think we worked out about 5k in today's UK pounds. Yeah, it's blimey.
品田さん、
Do I have to go to Elise first then? Or have I just sort of automatically unlocked it? I have no idea what I'm doing with this one. Hmm. Right. Let's go to Kamurocho. We'll try going to Elise first to see if that triggers something, and then I suppose we'll have to come back here. Ooh, they haven't made it very clear, have they?
No.
Oh, level up, neat. Allez hop, right now. Right. Well, unlock the next ability. Taunt mastery. Flow encounter. Fighting stance before an attack hits. Parry an enemy's attack, then transition immediately to a grabbing counterattack. That sounds pretty neat, actually. High supernova attack. Break an enemy's guard when you attack with a one-handed weapon, knife, pole, or sword, even if he's guarding with a weapon. That sounds also like it'd be quite useful. Ooh! That only costs 2. We'll go with that. Neat. Right, that's 2 things leveled. So we just need 2... Huh? Oh, right, yeah, no, that works out. Okay. Customer is king, so that makes sense to pay for a champagne tower. Oh, right, there's a comment for it. That makes sense. And 20 million yen. Drunk in a hostess club, and hostess asked me to blow 1 million yen on a champagne tower. I know I would. Well, this is true. Well, yeah. Yeah. Customer's king, Majima 0. This is true, but only in matters of taste. Too many people use that as an excuse to just be an absolute arse to shop staff. Religion and big charities have nearly got me hooked before with my inability to say no to a beautiful woman. Yeah, I got pulled into an interview that way once. Not for a job or anything, it was just for an arts thing. Oh, oh yes. Nip into here for a change and just top up our health. Oh, it is odd that I have to go to the ticket machine now. Probably focus on food for my spirit, for my focus, instead of just strength and spirit. Right. Oh. No, I'm a sucker for a cute face. It's fair. This is fair. Oh, he's at it. Yeah! was I punching in that direction? Whoosh. Alley up.
Well, Elise, much as I'd like to take a load off, I should probably focus on other things. Maybe later when Kenichi comes.
Oh, I don't understand what's going on then. Because I'm maxed out with all the hostesses. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've only completed 3 of the 3 of the 5 hostesses. 1, 2, 3, 4. But they're all S rank. Yeah, I'm slightly confused by this. Get to S rank, see her one more time so that she mentions what happened last with the 2 of you, then leave, then go to her club again. Go to the club one more time. Who would have known? I guess we're going back to Nichiko then? I am very confused.
何暇なの
Okay. Ah. Bike is just out of reach now, okay. Okay. Oh! That works.
殴らないでください。
お兄さん
ごめんなさい。
ダディ
Oh, no. Wrong way again. I'm slightly concerned that says 3 out of 4.
何暇なの
Oh yeah, I've also got Sinead's revelations to do. Blue wheel cart, beer crate attack, enhanced desk attack. Use a table desk, okay. This plays Akiyama head to his club in Kamurocho. If you don't have Hinata or Osaki, only Kiryu can request her. Right. Yes, no, it's fine, but I have to go and recruit all the other hostesses first. I'm still concerned about the fact that I've got 4 hostesses at S rank, but the game thinks I've only got 3. So something's gone a bit wrong there. I'm hoping it's just a bug. Okay, right, no, I need all those revelations. So, desk attack, beer crate attack, and dolly attack. Bluewood cart, Right, so I need to find the dolly cart as well as other things. Right. Okay, so to the taxi and then go back to the club in Kunichiko, if the game will let me, because there's so many people wandering around. There should be a bug, and if you get done with the others, info is in chat, so you don't have to look at the guide several times. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, oh yeah, I read that. Back to the taxi, and I will go there, I suppose. After you finish a story, you have to visit the club and talk to her one more time. Oh, right. It is a case that I have to go back to the club and talk to each hostess one more time. So that's why it's listed as free, because I've probably not done... Oh, I've not gone back to Seijima's yet. That would... Seijima's... Seijima. Yes, right, that would explain that. So that'll fix itself in time. I hope.
何暇なの
Oh. That last one was just gratuitous violence. Alright, let's just flatten some of you first. Then take you out. You out. There we go. Him down. And there's just one more muppet over somewhere here. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, Akiyama asked me to look into some new girls to work at his club. Maybe Sion-chan's interested. Oh, Shinada-san, is there something wrong? Hey, so, Sion-chan, I've got something I kinda need to ask you. What is it? So, I know somebody works out in Kamurocho. He's looking for hostesses to help with his club. It would just be a temporary thing, but it'd be a big help if you'd consider taking a post there. Oh my, Kamurocho. So, would you want to come to Tokyo with me? Nah, it's okay, never mind. No, I can do it. In fact, I've always wanted to see what the clubs in Tokyo are like. Oh, for real? Well, alright. Wait, I convinced Sion-chan to go to Tokyo. When I get back to Kamurocho, we should head to Elise.
There we go. Well, ex-singer to the band Lost Prophets is dead after a prison attack at a UK max security prison. RIP. But he did a very bad crime. I've seen that. That was on the news earlier. But in the terms of the prison hierarchy, well, yeah, he would not have lasted long. Well, he didn't. Life lost, not one to be made light of, but, well, heinous crime and all that. Right, so we've done that. So now we go back to Kamurocho and we go back to Club Elise. Others have lasted longer. Yes, I definitely went back as Kiryu and talked to the first hostess. I haven't been back to Sapporo with Seijima yet. I don't think that's where it is. Right, okay, that answers that question. So we can fix that in a bit.
Akiyama's club, right? I should set him up with Shion-shin. Akiyama-san, I brought a hostess from Nagoya. Sion, it's good to meet you, sir.
Well, 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 isn't she stunning? Shinada-san, how'd you manage to nab a babe like her?
Hey, No need to be so rude about it, man. My charm and good looks make magic with the ladies.
Well, your charm makes me want to hire you as a talent scout for our club. Now then, nice to meet you, my dear.
I can't wait to see what the men in Tokyo are like. This is going to be quite fun.
There we go. Right, that's another thing done. And now, back to the grind. Yay. Oh, we've got a long way to go. We're level 21. We need to be level 25. Are there any meals here that allow me to work on focus? Spirit and strength. Nope. Okay. What other restaurants can I think of? Yushu number 1 star maybe? Meanwhile, we're at it. We're going to... Oh, this is the wrong alley. Yeah. Meanwhile, we're at it. We're going to have to try and level, so... While we're wandering around... Ah, there it is. While we're wandering around Kamurocho, looking for fights... and random breakable objects to use as a means to try and unlock our revelations. Pretty sure they've had that poster on that wall for years at this point. Spirit and strength. Global darts. Fascinating.
やるしかないの
Oh. One dude was left who's brave enough to take me on. Everyone else is scarfed. There we go. That blood? Nah, it's normal. Oh, wait, there he is.
やるしかないの
There we go. Boosh. Boosh. Yay for him dying. Not dead, by the way. bit of a waste of a climax heat action, but I'll get some extra XP for it, that'd be nice. I've got a useless degree. Oh, well, poor man. That's why you're stood on these streets in hoodies shouting at random passers-by and picking fist fights, is it? Well, you should have gone to university. Didn't you listen to Tony Blair? Ian Watkins is, though. Who? Wait, is that the dude who just recently murdered? Yeah, right, marvelous. Anyone considers the singer from the Prophets. Ah, okay, right. Yeah, I've only watched a bit of the news today. Right. Oh, yes, I was looking for a red. Oh, yeah. Let's try Club Proton Global Bar or whatever it is. He's got a traffic cone! I only found out about it thanks to Instagram and Rockbeat posting about it. Ah, I found out through the BBC. Great British institution that it is. I could be looking for beer crates, shouldn't I? Oops, sorry, miss. I don't need the UFO capture guide anymore. I'll keep the Coliseum just in case. North side of the Millennium Tower with some beer crates, dolly attack. Okay, well we'll go up to the north side of the Millennium Tower because if I can do. Oh no, I was Proton Cafe or Cafe Proton or whatever it's called first to see if we can find any focus food, and then we'll go up to the north side of the Millennium Tower to find a dolly to work on this revelation. I mean, I'll probably find one in the Coliseum anyway. But... what the dickens is a Rickley? Cool liqueur is mixed with soda water and freshly squeezed lemon in this version of the classic Ricky. There's bittersweet magic of the Campari is mixed with the freshly squeezed orange for the version of the classic. In book. Bronze McKellen Highball. We'll go with that one. Hey, focus foods. That. This. That. A bit of that and a bit more of this. Yes. And here I thought you'd be spending your evening watching Strictly Come Dancing. No. I wasn't particularly keen on watching Strictly Come Dancing, as you well know, Woodland. So I put the news on instead. But the news was pretty much just the American, was it Mark Carney or... No, that's the Prime Minister of Canada. Some American chap in Tel Aviv with Jared pushing Dingle Bob and Ivanka Trump giving a big speech about the hostages of Israel being returned from Hamas and stuff. All I know is that there were a lot of people in the crowd shouting "Thank you, Trump" as somebody waved a big portrait of him around. So I was more put off by the whole thing feeling a bit like a Putin-esque rally in Russia. Well, you know, where he's got like a bunch of paid actors all in the crowd to sing his praises. It all felt very much like that. He's apparently the greatest president in the world, according to Jared and company. Show can be fun if you invent a drinking game while watching it. This is true. That man Jared also bought EA. Yes! And is in bed with the Arabs. So, well, I was going to say that's a shame, but it's EA. So it's... How much worse can it get? It's like Ubisoft. It's just... How much worse can they get? Because at this point, even bankruptcy is probably better. So Trump kind of owns EA. Yes, but if EA starts being better, can we really thank Trump for it? So it would also not surprise me if at some point we see EA games with just a thank you in the beginning, the opening credits for the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia or something. Can get bad when we never see Mass Effect again because they've gotten rid of BioWare. Haven't they already got rid of BioWare? And first, they did try to continue Mass Effect with Mass Effect Andromeda, and that was just, as far as I know, awful. This is the north side of the Millennium Tower, but I don't see any dolly with beer kegs on it. There we go. Nope. I'm guessing it's going to be pot luck on if somebody spawns here. Andromeda isn't actually that bad and has enough to certain updates. I do understand people's hatred for it. Fair enough. I have not played Andromeda. I've seen the clips and the memes, and that's as far as I've gone with Andromeda. I haven't played Mass Effect since Mass Effect 3. Come to think of it, I never actually played the director's cut or whatever they called that. They made a big patch sort of thing, didn't they, where they fixed the ending. So you actually got a bit more closure than was actually presented. Now, I must admit, Angry Joe did quite a good video at the time about the indoctrination theory or something, which actually, that's probably better than what we got. Certainly opened doors for other things, but it is what it is. Pretty sure he didn't come up with the theory, mind you. I think he just read off a Reddit article or something, or reported on it, but, you know. I haven't seen any of Angry Joe's stuff for years, come to think of it. I sort of lost interest when he started going all in on TV shows and movie reviews. Recently got back into watching Atop the Fourth Wall. If you separate Linkara's more... what's the word? Wokest personality is probably the closest I can come to a descriptive of it. And actually just focus on the reviews and some of the humour. It's actually quite entertaining, still. But yes, I'm not seeing any of Angry Joe stuff. Maybe I should go back and watch a few Angry Joe videos. Assuming he's still actually making videos. Andromeda, I think, was made in the DICE engine, which BioWare got limited resources to. Played a few minutes, I'll play if I get a second monitor. It was made with the DICE engine. Fair enough. Same engine that Medal of Honor, the Medal of Honor reboot was made in, I think. The Medal of Honor reboot was amazing. At least at the time I remember it being amazing. One day I might get my... Oh, he looks odd. One day I might get my PS3 back on and actually sit down and maybe stream some PS3 games. But the sequel was bloody awful. They had such a good thing in the first one, and then you had Warfighter. And it was just... killed the franchise dead there. I don't think I'm going to get any enemies around here. If I do, it'll take a while for them to spawn in. I gave up on Angry Joe and he kept buying Madden despite it getting worse every year, only because the reviews do amazing with the numbers. I can't fault him on the reviews. I can't fault him on that. Because it's his main source of income. It's like complaining about Linus Tech Tips with so many sponsorships. It's just, it's a business. You need to make money as a business. I mean, I work a full-time job. Streaming is just a hobby for me, and I earn absolutely... well, I am diddly on it, to be honest. I couldn't, well, maybe if I went all in on streaming, maybe I could turn a living out of it, but I don't want it. Sometimes it would be nice, but I don't know, I'd probably burn out too quickly. And also I'd miss all the service stuff I get to work with and all the IT stuff. So, yeah. If I ever lose my job, maybe I'll take a stint of trying to be a full-time streamer, but... well, hopefully that never happens. Boosh. Then there was his Last of Us Part 2 review that he was too harsh on. I have some issues with Last of Us 2, and the main issue I have is it's just too long. I think that's an issue with a lot of games these days. Too long, too expensive. There's the man who's been playing this game for about 6 months at this point. Maybe I should leave the Revelation stuff until the Colosseum. It's annoying, though. Right, okie dokie then. There we go. Nice. Oof. After all that, we've only got that much XP.
マジすんません
Ay, ay. The only issue I have is, in the beginning, it starts you off with a small area that you can explore at will, and you mark the map and stuff, and that was cool until it became a corridor shooter. Oh, fun. I love Madden, but the career modes always suck, like with every other sports game. I don't play sports games, so I'll take your word on that one, Jack. Last of Us 2 isn't an RPG either. RPGs are supposed to be long. Yes. Oh wait, this is an action RPG, so technically that makes this correct. But in fairness, it's a long game in terms of story. I've just made this one longer by trying to do everything. I would have been long since done if I'd just basically mainlined the story and done a few of the side objectives. Right, okay, fine. Other dude isn't actually taking any blows, so I'll just drop his friend on that step. Hey, I'm not dead, by the way. No, and cart revelation takes a while anyway, so right, okay. Because unlike Uncharted 1 to 4, they're pretty linear. You got the Lost Legacy with Chloe and I forget her name. You have a big open area and you can explore it well, and it's great. Well, so long as you, well, yeah, fair enough. Not every game needs to be open world though. Right, let's try going back around the north of the Millennium Tower again and see if there's anyone near that Ollie Boo cart thing. Yeah, now at this rate... No is the answer. As I get older, I crave a linear experience. Yes, I mean I do. Well, I say I like open worlds. I've sort of burnt out on the idea after the whole Tears of the Kingdom debacle. I prefer stuff like this, like Yakuza. It's open world, but it's not stupidly open world, if that makes sense. I'm in Kamurocho, it's a big place, but it doesn't feel so big that I actually lose track of where everything is. Give me Asylum over City. I do like the claustrophobic feel of Asylum. But at the same time, City was fine. Arkham City was fine. Arkham Knight Arkham Origins started to feel big. Arkham Knight also felt big. But Arkham Knight also felt a bit easier to navigate around in places. So, yeah. The main thing about City was the Riddler trophies.
やるしかないの
But they were an optional collectible anyway, so. Yeah, I understand they had to go bigger, but I did enjoy Asylum just because of the sort of linear nature to it, and it was just a good story. I mean, City was a good story as well, and Night I ended up appreciating a lot more when we played it here on the channel than I did when it first came out. I mean, I always appreciated the combat system in Arkham Knight. It's an astounding evolution of Rocksteady's gameplay mechanics. But yeah, the story-wise, yeah. Mainly because I think when I first played it, it was just I couldn't get over my hang-up of the fact it was just a rehashing of Under the Red Hood, which is one of my favourite Batman films. It just is. It might actually be my favourite Batman film. It's just so good. And John DiMaggio as the Joker is actually really, really good at the role. I can't see him doing a sort of Hamill-ish. Well, no, actually, no. Yeah, he was a very good Joker. It's a shame he hasn't done more of it, to be honest. I mean, they did an anniversary sort of sequel thing to it, but it was an Elseworlds tale of what if Bruce had died in the explosion instead of Jason Todd. I have a 10+ hour long FPS survival horror game. Luckily, it doesn't seem that there are any collectibles, but I don't know. And the small achievement list makes me think it's linear, which is nice. A game I want to try and get back to one day is Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Just so I can get all the trophies, because Ubisoft's stupid Uplay cloud thing wiped my original save file. But that in mind, it was also just a lot of superfluous collectophoning, which was just for a bunch of nonsensical things I didn't actually need in the end. Though it did give me a nice set of armor, but it's just, yeah. Too many games looked at the original Assassin's Creed and suddenly went, yes, collectophons, that's what gamers want. Let's pad out the game for longer. The fact that Ubisoft also worked out that, oh well, if we also include maps that you can purchase through our microtransaction store, well, then we'll be able to make even more money on this. My opinion on Night would have been a better game without the Joker in it. I don't think so. I mean, I know the Joker was sort of burnt out. I think... No pun intended, by the way. I think they could have done more with Scarecrow. Scarecrow seemed... a bit more... They could have done a lot more with Scarecrow. To be honest, Ra's al Ghul probably would have worked as sort of the big bad rather than Scarecrow. But I suppose they did that with Arkham City, so we'd be seeing the same thing again. Oh, level up. Marvellous. The thing with the Joker is... it's more of a psychological, horror-y sort of thing. I don't think they're trying to do a Batman who laughs with it. I don't think it's a case that it's the Joker toxin giving Batman schizophrenia, etc., with like a body horror mind control, mind swap. I think it's very much Batman putting his own fears to rest, because you have to remember that he took the cure. I mean, it was sort of the Batman who laughs thing with the other Jokers, by all means, but Batman took the cure. We saw he took the cure. So I think it was more of a psychological break from Bruce and him coming to terms with the trauma of the fact that he he thought he killed the Joker. So the Joker was always just a figment of his imagination. And that's how he dealt with it in the end. It was just Batman having a mental breakdown. But, I mean, that's just my theory on the matter. You could probably ask many Batman fan, and they'd come up with other answers. That and anything to remove that I can remove Arkham from the concept of the Batman who laughs, I'm more than happy about, because that just really makes my skin crawl. Scarecrow was lackluster in the games. He wasn't someone you fought. Clayface actually had a fight, and he was really only seen for a short time. Yes. Well, Scarecrow's not really a fighter, is he? He's more of the man in the background pulling the strings and hiding behind his toxin and his trickery. With minor hand-to-hand combat stuff. I think the Joker could have worked as a good side villain again. And I definitely think they didn't need all of the Arkham Knight stuff. They didn't need the Jason Todd Red Hood stuff. It just felt... the way they built it up as some glorious reveal, as I said at the time when we were doing the actual run, when we were on that particular journey, I maintain that they should have done the Jason Todd reveal early on. It basically, Batman figures it out, or he knows that it's Jason Todd and he has to try and figure out how it's Jason Todd, etc, etc. So we have that build up rather than just what we got with surprise, I was Jason Todd all along. And it's just yeah. Weapon. Oh, it was a bicycle. Okay, fine. Never mind. A lot of enemies here. I don't know. I don't know how you could have done a different main villain. Who could have had a main villain for Arkham Knight if not Scarecrow? Because that was a big build-up in City. I'll tell you one thing, though. One thing they really shouldn't do. I don't know what the politics in the background were and why he didn't come back, but they should have... The fact that it wasn't Paul Dini who wrote it, because he wrote Arkham Asylum, Arkham City. He should have wrote the third one. I don't know why he didn't write the third one. Maybe it was personal circumstances. I'm hoping that's more the case, and not just WB being a pain in the arse and saying, no, you can't have him, or no, we don't want him. Because I think we would have probably got a much stronger story if they let Paul Dini write it, and actually finish up the trilogy as it was intended. But what we got wasn't bad. Did you have issues with your Arkham City VODs? I occasionally get a copyright claim on something. Not copyright claim, you know, one of these copyright warnings saying, oh, you can't monetize it and it might not be available in various regions because some record company claims that you stole their product. But no, other than that, I've not had too much trouble with them. Boosh. I'm starting to get into the flow of Shenada again.
The WD added a game soundtrack to YouTube Content ID system. Oh, well, that might explain why I got a Content ID match then. Well, I have put in my counterclaim, my appeal, so we'll see. I'm pretty certain I'll get the same response as I always get of bugger off no. That's fine. You get a grand share of the £0 and 0 pence I make on the YouTube archive, so by all means. That. There we go.
Arigatou gozaimashita. Oh, yes, I forgot I upgraded eye level even. That one. Cool. Right, they're all at max, so the next couple are going to be that, and then... Yes, right. I mean, it's bad enough... I mean, it is bad enough to have copyright music in supposed streamer safe modes, but to add a whole game soundtrack to a broken Content ID system is just scummy. Oh, they'll do what they'll do. The internet's dying as it is anyway, so... I should probably save as well, after I've beaten up these dudes. I like his coat. No. There we go. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, well, time already. Okay, fair enough. I'm not calling it just yet, but I'm certainly saving, considering we've actually done quite a lot of grinding. Though it's going to take us another couple of streams, I think, to get us to 25. Well, this is the last level 25 grind we're going to have to do, so, you know, it's all coming together, gradually. The weapon grinding, however, is going to be a miserable experience for everyone involved. Mentioning weapons, abilities. What's the weapon low? Actually, I'll tell you what. Grenade is going to be the easiest one. Kelly, Nunchuck, Tonfa, and Knuckles are the only ones we're really missing. No, and Hammer. But yeah, Hammer's been a difficult one. Get what the two-handed heavy weapons are, though, for the non-Shinada character, non-Seijima characters. What for the Oracle, I suppose. Oracle getting quite a lot of use tonight. Two-handed heavy weapons. Big things that require two hands to lift, bikes, carts, sofas, and so on. There's actually no real need to train this skill because there are no weapons in this set that you can carry on your person. Nor can you buy anything from K-Works that require the skill at any level. Oh, marvellous, so it's just a superfluous levelling bar. Oh, right, fine. But, okay, so bicycles and the like, I think I'll just do that then. Wait, that's two-handed light weapons, two-handed heavy weapons. Right, I assume... Oh, there we go. Oh no, bikes, carts, sofas. Oh, right, not bicycles then, but okay, right.
そこの兄ちゃん、あぶり殺しにしてやる。
しつこいやつだな。
No, no, this counts as two-handed heavy weapons. Well, answers that question. So I assume two-handed light weapons are stuff like the flagpoles. He now has no face. Not dead, by the way. Bronze plate, marvelous. Oi. Actually, let's loop back round up top and see if we've got anyone who's stood near that dolly.
What?
やるしかないの。
You up? Then. There we go. Boost. Oi, oi. Still only on 21,000 yen. Grenada's revelation things again. Beer crate and desk. Well, desk's certainly in the Colosseum. Beer crates are certainly in the Colosseum. Just not the dolly, I think. Maybe. Possibly.
待て、遊んでやるよ、おっさん。
後悔すんなよ。
Let's go through there. Oh, no, I... Ellie down. Push. There we go. Gold plate. There we go. Right. Ay, ay. Yep, we are still miles away. You're wearing a tracksuit. I can't take anyone who wanders around the street in a tracksuit seriously. Didn't even look like it moved the needle on that XP bar.
そこのお兄さん、ちょいちょいおっさんおっさん、お金ちょうだいよ。お、
Okie dokie then.
ね。
Grabby grab, slammy slam, bashy bash. Push. Push. What level are we right there? Oh, again, what level are we right now? 22, 23, 24, 20. Ah, still 3 levels away. Blimey, it did not feel like it took this long as Akiyama. I would say you should add Uncharted to the to a franchise run, but I think either the ship graveyard in Uncharted 3 or the jet ski section in Uncharted 1 on the hardest difficulty may break him. You, Hoodlum, you have been here for a very long time at this point. You have joined me on many a journey. Are you Do you underestimate how much it takes to break me? Surely you've seen me do worse things. Come to think of it, I played Uncharted 3 and I have no idea what the ship graveyard. I don't remember the ship graveyard. I don't actually remember an awful lot of it. Also depends on the specifications of the hardest difficulty. I mean, if it's just challenge, then that's fine. If it's something like the Outer Worlds, then, well, we certainly didn't play that on the hardest difficulty because I liked the ability of being able to save the game when I wanted to, not just when I was on the ship, because otherwise we would run into a lot of problems, I suspect. Especially with time, etc., etc. It's a bit trickier. If I was like playing the game myself, then I could just stop whenever I felt like it, but with the stream I actually have to sort of stick to some sort of limit. But that's neither here nor there, because we've long since finished the Outer Worlds and all the DLCs. And then we've got the Outer Worlds 2, which is somewhere on the horizon. I don't know where. I really need to try and get back into following the gaming news, just so I can keep tabs on these things, but oh well. Oh no, the jet ski section is infamous for a reason. Okay, fair enough then. It only sucks when you need to get the collectibles, because if you miss one, you need to replay the level, restart the game. Oh. Crumbs. That might be a rule of bollocks then, let's face it. I don't know, I'd have to think about it. But, in fairness, there's other things I want to get through before then. I mean, we need to finish the Spyro Reignited Trilogy run. Oh no, we need to finish. Well, the Yakuza franchise run, I think, is just going to be ingrained in the DNA of this channel forevermore at this point. We need to finish the Spyro Reignited run, and I want to do a run of the Ezio trilogy. So once I've got those two off the books, then I'll think about it. Could say I'll do a Crash Bandicoot trilogy run, but I did all of the completion-y stuff for Crash Bandicoot 1, and I really don't feel like doing that again. Well, I say completion-y stuff, you don't need all the platinum relics, and I most certainly didn't get all the platinum relics, but I got gold relics on everything, including Ascent, the Slippery Ascent, or whatever it is. Spyro 2 and 3 will be a breeze. Well, Spyro 1 was a breeze. Which reminds me, I need to contact an artist about a thumbnail if I get round to it. I've got time before we get to the end of this game, but it is starting, as we draw to the end of the Colosseum, it's starting to feel like things, well, I doubt things will quicken up, but it's one of those things where I need to start planning ahead for the next game. Same for Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty, because I should probably get that DLC off the books at some point as well. Let's face it, before Breath of the Wild, Cyberpunk was probably the biggest game I've played on the channel. And also, I've upgraded my computer since then, so I would quite like to see what my... What series or what generation is my graphics card? 40. I want to see what my 4080 can do. Knowing ray tracing, probably not as much as I'm expecting, but it'll be nice to try it. Go. Turning my ray tracing on in Yotai, and the frame rate was bad. Ray tracing is just cripples frame rate anyway. Unless you've got a monster rig, which I certainly don't have. I have a very brilliant, very nice rig, but it's not a monster rig. I can't really say that I could run ray tracing at max settings, and stream, but I'm willing to try it. Because Cyberpunk's starting to get on a bit on. But it's one of those. We'll cross that bridge when we come. Oh, let us see. Time presses onwards. Yeah, ray tracing on console never works. My PC can run ray tracing, and I've never really turned it on. Ray tracing is one of those. I mean, I played Cyberpunk. I never turned ray tracing. I turned ray tracing on for a bit just to see. I think that probably it was actually while I was live to see what we get in terms of ray tracing and performance, etc., etc. It looked very nice. But it also tanks the FPS, and I didn't really want to lose out on the frames for the sake of the shiny. So it was turned off again. But now I've got a stronger graphics card, maybe I'll have ray tracing turned on the low settings. It depends on how hard it hits my graphics card, basically. Thing is, I mean, look at this game. It's a remastered remastered PS4 game. Looks fine. I have no issue with how this game looks. I don't need realistic, high fidelity, blippity bloop and blah 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 blah. I just want a game that works. I never see a difference with it on or off. It depends, I think. In the neon streets of Night City, it does look quite nice. It would ray tracing in Yakuza would probably in Kamurocho would probably also look very nice, but otherwise, yeah, it's one of those shinies. It's just a quality of life thing. It's a quality thing rather than a core thing, basically. You don't sound healthy. Maybe you should cut down on the smoke. Hopefully I get a lot of XP from this. You tell you what, there's another game I want to play with ray tracing. Portal 2, because they released the RTX edition. Love Portal 2. Actually, no, wait, did they do an RTX? I know they did an RTX version of Portal. I don't know if they've done an RTX version of Portal 2, but that's fine, because I love Portal as well. So maybe that's another one that I'll have as a break game, because Portal's not long. Portal I could probably knock out in a stream. Knock it out on a Saturday or yeah, if I start early enough, I could probably knock it out on a Thursday stream. It's not a long game. Portal 2 I could probably knock out on a Saturday, basically. So yeah, depending on how the rotor sits, I'll have to try and put Portal in there somewhere. Especially if there's an RTX version of Portal 2. Love Portal 2, it's one of my favourite games of all time, is Portal 2. Well, depends how good you are at puzzles. True, but I've played Portal and Portal 2 enough that I probably remember half of them given a couple of minutes. He says, immediately regretting saying that, because knowing my luck, I'll come to play it and then I'd spend half an hour stuck on one going, how do I do this puzzle? I've done it before. Yotai does have puzzles, but they are really easy because I can figure them out, apart from one which I sort of had to brute force, and I still don't understand how you solve it. I don't know. Not played the game. That is another game for the list. When I will be able to fit it in, I don't know. I might have an after we finish Yakuza 6, I might have an extended break from, I say extended break, I might have a longer break than usual from the franchise run, just to work through a few games, because the end of Kiryu's story seems to be a good jumping off point before we then get into the post-Kiryu stuff. Kind of like what I did with Tears of the Kingdom and this. Because I wanted to have a big break from massive games after we finished Tears of the Kingdom. So we played a few smaller ones. Something like that. I want to get Spyro 2 and I want to get Phantom Liberty out of the way. I might add in another game in the middle of that to give me a bit more of a break, but I don't know yet. Now it has been suggested that I should try and put in, say, a different game on the Thursday. So, like, Yakuza Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, and then I do a different game on a Thursday, but I tried that when I first started streaming, and it just, no, I very much set myself upon the path of, this is the journey we're on, this is the journey we're doing. It's just how I run the channel. It's just how I prefer to do things. We start one game, and we run it from beginning to end, and then we leave the aisles of that game and go off and do another one. But I could probably be a bit healthier by having smaller, easier to manage games in between the massive open world ones, of which this channel has basically become at this point. Let's face it, there's Yakuza 5, Tears of the Kingdom, we've done Breath of the Wild, all the other Yakuza games, the Outer Worlds, Kingdom Hearts, though they were big games in themselves. Not open world, but they were sort of big RPG, multi-hour thing, hundreds of hour things, so. And one Kingdom Hearts rhythm game. And several Kingdom Hearts movies. That was a complicated franchise run. What a franchise run to start off on. Isn't Yakuza so much simpler? We started with 0, we're up to 5. And then admittedly it gets a bit confused. I might have to sit down and write out a timeline for myself, but you know. What was I doing? Oh yes, I was going to stop in a restaurant. There's an angry man shouting at me all of a sudden. Oh, that looks sharp, not gonna lie. So, you had to light 3 lanterns, and the part I didn't understand was there was multiple of the same lantern, but it had to be a specific 3 lanterns, and I don't know why it had to be those 3. So, because that's the way the game programmers programmed it? Maybe you were missing a note in your inventory, maybe there was something scrawled on the wall that you didn't find, don't know. When we get around to playing Ghost of Yotai, I will certainly have a look at it. But that is going to be quite a while away, I suspect. What's this? Okay, okay. Okay. That's why my phone went off. Discord notification, which is odd considering I've already got Discord open on my other monitor, so whatever. Well, I say open, it's minimized at the minute because I've currently got the guide for the Revelations up, but still. How long have we been going? Oh, blimey. Right, okay. Little bit longer. Shimiki Island is not standalone. It is not standalone, is it? And you need your Tsushima save instead. Yes, no, it's not standalone. It's a jumping on point as part of the story. There's a mission and it takes you to a boathouse, and then you jump in the boat and go. It's in the YouTube archives. Watch the first episode. That gives you an idea of how it works. But yes, it's basically a case of you play it as part or as a side thing of the story. It's not a separate menu item before you begin, like Majora's Story or something. Are we close enough for me to get that dolly? The answer is no. Well, I'm not playing the DLC anytime soon. No. I could. Well, I did. I played the DLC, and I've got. Yeah, I'll probably get Ghost of Yotai on the PS5 just for the sake of I have more games on my PS5 because I paid a lot of money for this PS5, and so far all I've done is play PS4 games on it. The closest I've come is playing the PS5 updated version of Ghost of Tsushima because there was a free up. It was basically a case of you got the game, and if you own the game already, then it upgraded itself to PS5 version. Oh, I doubt because my save will carry from PS4 to PS5. No, it does. It does because I play. Well, I don't. It should do because I got Ghost of Tsushima on PS4, but the Iki Island DLC on PS5, so I got the free upgrade pack for it, so it upgraded to the PS5 version. So no, we played the DLC on my PS4 save. So yeah, we're fine. It's fine. It should work. You don't need to replay the game. You did. Yeah, I most certainly would not have played the DLC because I would have had to play through the entire story again and 100% it again. So yes. I hope that made some modicum of sense. Oh. Tell you what, we'll get to the next level and then we'll find a save. So this means that the first day stream is basically just going to be a hostess level, me chatting bollocks as we level. I only know this because I played the original Ghost of Tsushima and I didn't get all the DualSense functionality. But when I played the Iki Islands, I actually had all like the resistance on the analog, on the trigger buttons and everything. But when I was pulling a rope or drawing a bowstring, and that was my first experience with it. Like I've said, I've only ever played PS4 games on my PS5. Thankfully, the PS5 is backwards compatible to PS4, otherwise I wouldn't have been buying a PS5. Not until I reached a point where the Yakuza franchise took me to PS5, because I started on PS5, and I'm going to continue on. I've started on PlayStation, I'm going to continue on PlayStation. One, because it gives me a different taste of a different, hardware. And two, I get to carry my saves over. And the RGG are quite good that they go, "Ooh, you've got a previous save from another Yakuza game. Here's a bunch of free stuff to help you out." Admittedly, that free stuff I usually ignore, apart from maybe some of the gear items, but I'm not sure if this is the same for Horizons 2, because I don't fancy playing that again either. I don't know. Never played the Horizons franchise. I'm getting close. Right. I've not lost that much health. Right, let's try going this way then. The local hospitals are not going to be happy with me, are they? The amount of random bugs that we've probably put into the hospital at this point. I've just remembered, Sinead's got a thing where he gets extra attack power when he's drunk. So why am I running around getting sober and soberer when I can just be absolutely blitzed?
いらっしゃい
Hmm. That is fine. Beer kegs. No, it's beer crates I need, isn't it? Actually, it's the dolly I need. The beer crates are easy enough. Ezio, I'm an angry man, and I have angry feelings about angriness.
暇なの
Platinum trophies. I have not that many. 100% games. I don't complete them. Or rather, I 100% games. I don't platinum them. Level up, marvelous. What a shot to end on. Gold plate, blimey. Right, I can now get some more abilities, which is going to be that. Oh, stay alive while in heat mode with the tireless strength of the Ezio dragon. That's going to be quite nice. And exceedingly useful for the Colosseum, especially in the last fight. Oh, I can't launch strike my way out of that one. Ooh, limited berserker is going to be a bugger. Kind of. We'll have the ability to heal, so maybe not that much, but still. Three of them is the Spyro Reignited trilogy. Oh, I have 25 trophies. Oh, right. Okay, well, I'm curious now, so, I don't know actually how to see my normal trophies. Is that it? I have one. I have one platinum trophy, which is the Yakuza Kiwami 2. I don't actually know how to see my trophies, so, yes. Done? In a moment. Wait, done in what terms? Done as in done with the stream, or done as in done with the game? Because no, we're not done with the game. But we have got to, oh, percentage. We're at 91.18%. We're in the last 10% of this game. And the extra percent I've added onto it for my own insanity. I do point out, I still hate the fact that I don't get a little crown on these to tell me when I've finished a completion set. But food and drink. Done. Mini games. Done. Hostesses. Not done. City exploration. Tourist spots. Done. Garbage collection. Done. Treasure hunts. Done. Price drawings. Done. Coin lockers. Done. Heat actions. Terrain moves are done. Bare-handed are done. And, climax heat are done. Terrain moves are done. Bare-handed are done. Equipment modding. No! No! We're not even close to starting that one. Masters. Done. Colosseum. Nearly done. Kiryu's done, Seijima's done, Akiyama's done. We just have to do Shineda. And that's the Colosseum done. So out of all of them, technically we've only got the hostesses. Easy. That's literally, we just talk, well, I say it's easy. It's me talking to a woman, so not that easy. But in terms of completion, that's an easy one to get off the books. Heat actions, easy enough to get off the books when we've got the right weapons. The equipment modding is going to be a pain in the arse, and it has an entire spreadsheet ready, kind of, and ready for that. And the Colosseum is just a long-winded fracas into the insanity of what this dev team decided to come up with in terms of completion criteria for the pissing Colosseum. So, yeah, we're getting there. 91% done. And another fight. Go to your profile, or there should be a trophy list on the main page. Fair enough. I already know that I've got one platinum trophy, and I know that one is Yakuza. Wait, no, I platinumed Yakuza 0. I think I platinumed Yakuza 0. Sorry, this is going to bug me now. I did! Yeah. Yakuza 0. Platinum. Guami. No. Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, I've got 3. Because I platinumed Ghost of Tsushima as well. Not the Icky Islands, but whatever. Kiwami 2 I platinumed. 4. No. 3. No. 5. No. As tempting as it is, I mean... Clear normal mode without changing the difficulty to easy. Defeat the leader of the... Oh, I've done that. Yeah. Achieve 100% of your completion list, we'll get that. Sub-story gold, defeat Amon. That's going to happen, because it has to for the completion. Don't know what that is. Use a local print circle frame in all cities? Chat may need to remind me of that at a later date, because that's something I thought I've done, but maybe not? Anyway, ding ding. Beat the Beast King and the Aladdin Pachinko machine 3 times. Maybe. I might do that, possibly, but we'll see. There's a few trophies. I might go for a few of the trophies, but it will probably require me to do a legendary run, and I'm not doing that live on the channel. If I go for the platinum on this game, which I'm sorely tempted to do post-journey, just for the sake of it's taken so much of my time as it is, I might do it. Oops, I should probably pause the game though. Game base, music, voice, download, sound, mic, accessories. Now what? I'm not going to worry about it. But yeah, I'm not worrying about the trophies because the achievements are nice, but the thing I always go for in the Yakuza games is that glorious 100%. 100% on the profile. It's the same with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. It's that 100% on the map that tells me that I've done it. And then some, because I've always gone and done about 15 billion different things after that as well. But yeah, that's just that 100%. That means I have done everything in the game. The achievements I see as a different scorecard. If I have that 100% in the save profile, I've done it. That's it. I can be happy. Well, as happy as I ever am at any rate. It does say choose your profile picture on the menu there to view. That's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. I've got a handful. I know kind of what trophies I've got, so it's alright. I'm not too concerned about how many platinums I've got. I've got an entire YouTube channel of me 100%ing games. Some games that most people won't even dream of trying to 100%, let alone to the extremes that I've taken it. So I can take some solace in that. Heck, I only did Arkham Asylum. I only did Arkham Knight to 100% because it's one of the. I enjoyed the game so much, and I was so close to getting all the achievements anyway that I thought, you know what? What's wrong with a few more days of just grinding out this? Those days turned into months, admittedly, but it was on Steam, so I just ran out on my Steam Deck. Are you sure you wish to save this data? Yes. That, and also I was in a little competition with Kev to try and get to the highest score, and I succeeded several times. Apart from one racetrack, and I can't remember which racetrack it was. But it is one I conceded defeat on. But oh no, it wasn't a racetrack. It was the Predator one. Wait. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! I thought that was just a hair on my monitor. Reality has been bleeding through this entire stream, and I never noticed. Oh, well. Anyway, with that said, let's continue this next time. There we go. Oh dear, oh dear. I don't even know why I fixed that, considering that I'm now in a different... whatever. We're now back to the gateway anyway, so it doesn't matter. But there we go. Another evening of Yakuza 5 Remastered done. Like I said, we're at 91%, nearly 92%. We've got Akiyama's hostess in Elise. We've got Shineda's hostess in Elise. We've discovered that, thankfully, we have this Akiyama mission. Otherwise, I would have been pulling my hair out trying to work out why my hostess list didn't say anything was completed. We have finished all of the mini-games. We've finished all of the food places. I've lost my sanity against that stupid key UFO catcher again. Joy of joys. And we've got Shineda up to level 23. So we've got 24 and 25 to get to. And once we've done that, he's maxed out, and we hit the Colosseum for several streams as we try and finish Shineda's completion list for the Colosseum, finish the completion set for the Colosseum, and then after that, I'm not too sure. I think we focus on the hostesses, and then we'll focus on the gear. We'll do it in a sort of linear order, because hostess is next in the list in the completion menu, and then we'll do the gear and items, and then we'll do the heat actions. Or we might do gear. We'll probably do gear before the heat actions anyway, because the heat actions require us to have specific weapons, and at least if I've done all of the gear, weapons and gear stuff, then I can just use any weapon I've got in the inventory to just blitz my way through that as best as I can. We're mostly there. There's a few things dotted around. We also need to get Shineda's revelation abilities done, and I need to check the other characters have those, just so I can say it's proper 100%. We're getting there. We are getting there. And by contrast, Spyro and Cyberpunk are probably going to be a breeze after this game because, this is just a lot. But it's not Breath of the Wild lot, it's a lot of different things. This is the key thing I have to keep bringing back to. It's not like Tears of the Kingdom, where it was a small amount of a lot of things. This game is a big amount of many things. There's a lot to do. Some of it is indeed exceedingly grindy and a bit harsh. But it's not like Korok Seed or Cave levels of collect upon bollocks like Ubisoft level. It's actually a case of, yeah, here's a lot of small things to do, and here's a lot of them across 4 different characters. So, you know, it keeps the fun up. By some weird miracle, I haven't found myself dreading this game. Sometimes I dread the Colosseum, but in fairness, I dread the Colosseum in every Yakuza game I play. I'm not dreading the completion list. I'm just not. It's not a particularly arduous thing. It's just those bits where I'm stuck grinding for hours and hours and hours and hours because my patience starts to erode down. But in terms of the actual stuff I need to do on the completion list, it's fine. It's the weird thing about this game. And it's why I love this franchise. I just do. I just love this franchise. It's amazing. Oh. Anyway, enough of my ramblings, enough of me trying to do a no-holds-barred before it's time. If you're new here, hi, I'm Ezio. It's a pleasure to meet you. If you enjoyed what you saw, well, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit that follow button, but the decision will always be yours. If you ever want to catch me live, you can find me right back here on twitch.tv/GodEzio on Thursday at 7:30 UK time. No stream this Tuesday. I'm out at an orchestra rehearsal? No. At an orchestra rehearsal for an orchestra rehearsal pre a concert I'm playing on Friday evening. So that's one that doesn't actually affect the stream for a change. Isn't that nice? Affects my karate training, but we'll gloss over that. So yes, that's a case of, yes, so Thursday we will be back. We will be back next Saturday as well. As always, the Rota will be up on the social medias and on the Discord server. Exclamation Discord in the chat if you feel like joining our Discord server. And yes, I think this is everything. No, if you've missed any of these streams, if you want to catch any of our journeys into the world of Yakuza 5 or any of the other Yakuza games we've played, or Batman, or Kingdom Hearts, or Spyro, or Super Mario, we've played a lot on this channel. You can find them all uploaded to the YouTube archive, linked in the panels down below, containing playlists of every game, every journey as I call them, that we've ever played here on, well, the channel. You can also find them all on our website, intothevortex.co.uk, or at least the links to get to it. Nice bookshelf sort of pages for each year that we've done the stream. You may notice that I did a lot more games in the early years than I do in the later years. But I also started playing a lot longer games in the later years than I did in the early years, so that probably explains and accounts for quite a lot. But yes. Alright, let us see if there's any... let's see if we've got enough to pay the good vibes forwards. No, not really. So I shall just call it here. So, with that said, with that done, to each and every one of you, may you all have a beautiful evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever it is around this whole wide world you are. And as always, until our paths next cross again, the Vortex awaits. And I'll see you all next time.